You are now tuned in to Heat Check with Slatter and Antonio Turner, right here on GTA Sports Network. Follow GTA Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports. And don't forget GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports.
Hello everyone, it's Slatter with GTA Sports, and welcome to another edition of GTA's ISO Mode. Make sure you follow GTA Sports Network and GTA Heat Check on all social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and don't forget GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. Now today we're going to talk about the New Orleans Pelicans, who at the time of this recording, they're the 8th seed, 7-6, 2 games back, right? Let's address the elephant in the room. Everybody wants to know, was last season a fluke? The Pelicans not only won the play-in after making a mid-season trade for C.J. McCollum at the trade deadline. Zion didn't play all last year, was recovering from injury, and obviously working on a weight loss program. But the Pelicans managed to will their way into the 8th seed last year and ultimately lost, in round 1. So their ceiling is obviously playoffs. They got Zion back. Everything's good. Everybody should be happy, right? Here's the reports that are rumbling around the league, everywhere from NBA.com to The Athletic. Zion doesn't commit on defense the way that they believe he should with his build, energy, presence on the court, impact on the game. They feel like his defense commitment is lacking. What does this say to me? Well, you're dealing with a player who's been injured his first few years in the league. He's still trying to just get consistent with just being on the court. I don't think he wants to expand himself on defense yet because he probably hasn't truly been able to trust his body and the limitations that his body has placed on him by being injured every season. So I don't agree with the criticism, whether it be from The Athletic, NBA.com, media in New Orleans. I don't think it's warranted just yet. I think a lot of people that write and report on these type of things, okay, yes, they lost last week to a team like Portland, 106-95. Okay, it happens. It happens. Losses, you don't win every game. Nobody's perfect. I think they were relying more on offense in that particular game. I'm using that as an example. That particular game, they probably relied more on the offense. And in the second half, the Blazers defense was able to pretty much put a stop to that. It happens. Teams find a way, especially when you're not consistent or you haven't found that real consistency, that solidarity within the team because your main piece has been injured every season since he got drafted. And he didn't play all last year. So y'all won in spite of his absence. So I don't think that the media should be scrutinizing Zion's defense as of yet. It's too early. He can play defense. Nobody's saying he can't play defense. But what I think is happening here is they had to find a new narrative. Before, it was a weight problem. Got him a cook, got him on a diet plan. That's not a problem. Then it was his durability. Can he stay on the court? Can he stay healthy? He's working on that. Now you're trying to throw another wrench at him and say, okay, well, he's playing games, so what else can we break down on Zion and make him look like he's a problem child? Give him time. You want my take on Zion's defense? Give it time. Give him time to get comfortable with his body, committed to being on the court with his teammates, so they can build a chemistry and a solidarity on the court when they play offense and create defensive schemes that work to his advantages, maximize his strengths, minimize his weaknesses. It's that simple. I believe in the Pelicans. As long as they keep this core of Brandon Ingram, C.J. McCollum, Zion Williamson, Jose Alvarado, who you got him on a rookie contract. He was undrafted, so you got him for cheap. I mean, let's break it down. I mean, the money is in your favor. And with the Lakers having the season they're having right now, arguably the worst team in the league right now, you got their pick. You could get Victor. The Pelicans can end up with Victor and Zion on the same team at the same time. And if Zion can stay healthy, what are we talking about here? All right. You still got Larry Nance Jr., Jackson Hayes, Valanciunas at the center. You still got Devontae Graham. He hasn't really been productive the last couple seasons, but he could turn a corner. If not, trade them in the trade deadline, get some cap space. You can move some pieces around. Don't forget the Trey Murphys, the Garrett Temples, Willie Hernan-Gomez. I mean, you got guys, Herb Jones. A lot of these guys are on very team-friendly contracts. The Pelicans are in a, thanks to the Lakers selling their souls essentially for Anthony Davis and trying to win now with LeBron at the time, they gave the Pelicans a whole future. All these guys I just mentioned are on cheap deals that are team-friendly. And they're exceeding expectations. Nobody expected the Pelicans to go to the playoffs last year without Zion. I said it, but I was saying it because I'm a fan of, I like what they're doing. I see it. I see the vision. I see the potential. And they exceeded my own expectations. I was like, well, damn. I mean, I expect y'all to be a good team, but they made it to the playoffs last year without Zion, who didn't suit up all season. So what's my expectation for them this year? To keep it simple, they're going back to the playoffs again. If everybody stays healthy, CJ's back doesn't give him problems, Brandon Ingram can stay on the court and still be productive. He's only 25 years old. He's still young. They called him the baby KD for a reason. And if Zion can stay weight trimmed, in shape, and commit to defense and commit to his body and trust his body to stay durable through an 82-game season, the Pelicans are going to the playoffs. And I don't care if it's the 8th seed again. Okay, you made it back to the playoffs. Hell, you wasn't 8th seed last year. You was in the play-in and you played into the 8th seed. So the play-in did y'all a favor because technically without the play-in tournament, they wouldn't have made the playoffs last year for going by the old way of doing things. So thanks to Adam Silver incorporating the play-in tournament, they played their way into the playoffs. And I don't think they'll have to play in this year. I think they're going to go regardless. Zion Williamson is on a 5-year deal. He just signed it. It just started this year. Brandon Ingram is on a max contract. CJ McCollum is on a 3-year, $100 million deal. Get 3 guys already paid. So now, if you make any moves now, it's moving pieces that are movable, team-friendly contracts, trade-friendly contracts, trade deadline packages, you name it, whatever you need. You got pieces, you got picks, you go get it. Y'all got picks just like OKC Thunder for the next decade, thanks to the Lakers. So you're good to go. Pelicans are going to the playoffs this year. Mark my words. You can book it. I said it. Ty Slatter, quote me on this. The New Orleans Pelicans are going back to the playoffs, and I'll be damned if they got to do a play-in. Only way they do a play-in, knocking on wood. The only time they do a play-in is if one of the 3 players, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and CJ McCollum get hurt. And I'm not wishing nothing on nobody because I hope that they can all stay healthy this year. That'll be the only reason they have to go to the play-in. They're that good. In a stacked Western Conference, mind you. I got them going to the playoffs. Will they be a top seed? No. I don't see that. I mean, they could exceed my expectations and be a top 5, 6 seed. But at best, somewhere between 6th to 8th seed. I got them somewhere falling because I can name 5 teams better than them in the West right now. The Pelicans are going to make the playoffs. And Zion, B.I., and CJ are going to lead the way with Jose Alvarado snatching everybody's cookies left and right. This has been another episode of GTA's ISO Mode. Make sure you follow me at Ty Slatter on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow GTA Sports Network, GTA Heat Check on all the platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, GTA Sports, so you don't miss ISO Modes like this. And check out GTASports.com for all things in the world of sports. This is Ty Slatter. Until next time, take care.